You know, I've been actually thinking that it's kind of wild how one light could change your entire room. Like, if you actually think about it, how does one strip of LED literally just make movie nights feel super nice, immersive, and feels like you're in a theater, for example, or whether you're just playing game, making it feel like you're in the middle of the action with the lights popping out of the back of your TV, giving you that immersive feel, or maybe you just want your spot, your place to look alive. Well, the Govee Backlight 3 is one of the best options out there at the moment because I've had these for like over 52 weeks now since I got the Govee Backlight 3 and they have been fantastic. And this is also coming from somebody who doesn't want to spend a ton of money on a backlight. So just sit back, relax, and let me tell you about my opinions. Now, since we're being super honest and transparent on this channel, I do want to say that there are a lot of backlights out there. Like, you do get the Govee Backlight 3 Pro, you do have the T2, and also the Philips Hue in case you want to go for the premium standard. But here's where I stand. Like, sometimes the cheaper options isn't just good enough, it's like better for the kind of person you actually are. And I'm also that guy that loves tech but also values the balance between cost and experience, and I feel like the Govee Backlight 3 in the last 52 weeks has been showing me that in every single place. Now, before going to the long-term experience, I do want to talk about timing because Black Friday is just around the corner. And if you don't have the Govee Backlight or any of Govee's product out there, and you just think that you want to buy one, then Black Friday would be the best options because I got mine for $70 on a Black Friday last year, and now I'm actually seeing that in some places you can buy it for less than I actually got it for, which is somewhere around $50, for example. So timing is something you would want to put yourself into when you're buying these type of product because they are not cheap. Now, because of these type of atmosphere these lights create, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's wild. Like, the value you get is super nice. Now, let me keep it real with you guys. Setting this up was a pain in the ass and it took a whole day. Mainly because I also bought the 75 to 85 inch version whilst my TV is literally 70 inch, which meant I had to be creative and do some creative maneuvering to kind of make the whole LED strip fit my TV. But at the website, I saw that they didn't have a 70 inch version, which was kind of confusing. So I had to cut like corners and be super creative to make this work on my 70 inch TV. And when you're done, it's going to look like this. You can see I started from the top left all the way there, down, then to the left side, and I ended my cabling to the top left side, which at the end of the day, I guess it kind of works and looks good. And I'm gonna say that if you're buying the LED strip, just make sure you know what TV you have before you purchase the LED strip. Now, in this compact box, you get the camera, the lights, and also accessories to help you along the way with installing. Many people in this case would just put the LED strips at the back of the TV while it's still at the wall or standing, but I decided to pull mine away from the wall so I could have a flat area, and then I decided from there to put the strips all around to give me a better visual of what I wanted to do with the lights. And in the box, you also get wet wipes, which you can use to clean the back of the TV, which I found super useful. And then comes the calibration, where everything felt super tricky. Because inside the box, you do get this orange square foam that helps the camera to understand your screen edges. You stick them around the corners and point the camera to calibrate through the app. But here's the thing, lighting and reflection can totally mess everything up because I tried doing mine in broad daylight and I swear nothing looked like it was working. I mean, the colors were just all over the place. So if you are setting yours up, do it at night or in a dim room. So it just helps you and save you a lot of frustration. And if you lose the orange foam, don't stress yourself because you can also do it digitally. I mean, I've read on Reddit where people use YouTube videos to kind of calibrate their TV. So you don't really need to stress on that as it also works. Govee yourself also have these on their website, on YouTube actually, where you can just use the orange foam to calibrate your TV without the physical orange foam. Sometimes the colors didn't match exactly. You would get this red-ish color on the top left, and then sometimes it was just slightly off. So that was something I had to do many times, like going back to the app to find and tweak and calibrate to find what actually works. After a while, I think I literally got that. But then there were still other issues that I couldn't really relate to. So this was something I had to do in the app to get the accurate colors. And then came the camera as well. I placed it a little bit off at first, but after a while I had to tweak it to find the right position. And all TVs are so different. Some TVs are a little bit flat at the back while some other TVs are rounded. So I had to reposition mine. Like, I felt like mine was a little bit too high, so I had to put it a little bit lower so it could get that center mass without any problem. And after that, it started working a little bit better. And then the syncing was just instant. I mean, everything felt good. And that's the point with all these smart TVs nowadays. Well, they look easy, but you still have to dial them in to get the best results. I mean, even though you can call this the budget version, the camera on its own, it does super well. You have this fisheye camera that connects and collects every single information all around in your room. It has the gravity suspension system, which keeps it balanced on top of the TV, so you don't have to constantly readjust or worry about it sliding down. It just stays where it has to be. And what's even more impressive is how well it handles contrast after a year. I mean, dark scenes stay deep and pure, and then you get bright white that pops without overexposing. So whether it's just movie explosion or YouTube thumbnail, I mean, it adjusts smoothly. And then once you've actually calibrated your backlight to your TV, I mean, this thing just feels immaculate. Like, the experience you get is just something out of this world that I can't even explain. You just have to be there to actually experience it. But at the same time, there's still a lot of tweaks that you need to do in the settings to get the accurate color, which many people have problem with, and this has been an ongoing problem for a very long time. But it's all about preference and what you like the most, what kind of white balance settings you want, and what kind of color tone you actually prefer. So this is something you have to kind of like find yourself, which I feel like many people have been having different experiences. But here's a guy that actually wrote a comment on how he calibrates his backlight, so feel free to try it out. Okay, so one thing that makes the Govee experience so good is the accessibility. Like, without even going into the menu, I can literally turn it off and on like that. Let's see, as you can see, and then turn it back on, something like that. But if I feel like I really need to go inside and tweak a little bit, I can just literally press that and I'll go into the menu, and then I can tweak the white balance or anything that I feel is necessary for me. I mean, you can tweak everything from brightness, the color temperature, the white balance, even make your own DIY scenes. You can sync it to your music, to your movies, or set it to a slow breathing pattern for a chill vibe. Everything just feels super nice. And recently I just connected it to my Alexa, which makes everything super easier. Like, Alexa, turn off beep.
Okay.
There you go. So fast forward 52 weeks later, how is it still holding? Am I still using this? Is it off most of the time? Well, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. This thing is always on. Like, it's on standby every single time. I feel like when it's off, it makes the room feel super flat, and when it turns on, then you just get that warm and easygoing feel. And I can actually show you guys this, which means that this light dictates how the whole lights behind me is gonna look like, and to be honest, I like it. I mean, it's become the room's personality. Like, I use this for playing games, watching movies, creating these contents that you guys see, and just, you know, putting it on standby on the background. It's just something that I really like on a daily basis. Now, this isn't the best option that Govee or any brand out there makes today. I mean, this is the Govee Lite edition, which is super cheap, doesn't have the best features, but at the end of the day, like, the cheapest can also be the best for the value. And as somebody who just have the Govee Backlight on a daily basis, then I find this to be one of the best option for many people out there, especially if you are a casual somebody that just wants a backlight, for example. Then this is the best option you can take. I mean, it's reliable, it's immersive, customizable, and budget friendly. And after a year, I don't really see myself turning this off anytime soon, because anytime I do, the room just feels super flat. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's gonna make your room feel a little bit more cinematic, or just enhance the visuals of everything behind you, give you that background nice feel, then the Govee Backlight 3 is super nice. But if you just want something super premium that gives you the best quality of every single thing, then there's the new Govee Backlight 3 Pro, which just recently came out. And it might cost you a little bit, but at the end of the day, if you have the right timing, then you can get it for a better price. At the end of the day, it's not just all about having cool tech. It's all about having a space that feels way more like you. And that is what I like with these lights. It just proves that sometimes you don't need the most expensive gadget out there to feel or be yourself. You just need something that works. But anyway, it's been 52 weeks with the Govee Backlight 3 Lite Edition, and I'm just gonna say that I have been enjoying this for a very long time. And if you guys like any type of video like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.